just read into things more, and we bring emotions into it. And of course, we've got a society, and things are not correct or conducive to society, especially when you talk about monogamy, okay? Being with one person all the time. So now, if you think of yourself as an animal and a woman thinks of herself as an animal, we understand exactly what we're doing in the club, okay? We're there to find a mate. That's what it's for. When the woman accentuates their body with certain clothing, they're trying to highlight those features that are most acceptable to our eyesight as men, as baby making equipment or baby maintaining equipment. So obviously, if you enhance your chest, ladies, men are going to think one thing, and it's okay. So if you accentuate certain parts of your other body, your legs, your body, your hips, backside, you're trying to show the men that you're ready for childbirth. This is the reason why many men, let me introduce you to a certain fact that women are going to say no to. That women, look at these two that women are trying to disguise in their life. They have breast surgery to enhance, because they want you to see, they want to be perky again, because it shows that they're ready to have to breastfeed. Okay? So now, if they're dropping, that's not of any interest to any men. We know this. Okay? We like perky because, therefore, we understand that woman is ready for a baby. That's just in our psyche. It's in our DNA. Okay? So this is why women know this, obviously, in the back of their minds. They know this, and so they go out and get a breast surgery, try to look young again, which is usually associated with childbirth, young childbirth, So this is what we're talking about. We've got to break down these little barriers. They're already saying, no. We've got to break down these little barriers, people, and then we'll understand each other further. So now, if you don't understand this, then you're going to always be one of them people saying, no, I got it for myself. It makes me feel good. It makes my body look better. What for? No, it's not to be a woman. That's what I'm saying. No, it's not for yourself. You're doing it for a baby, and that's why you did it. Because let me let you into a secret, women. We don't care what your body looks like. It's amazing, isn't it? I can't hear you, Dina. What you say? That's nothing to do with it. It's still in the back of their mind that they want to be beautiful and they're acceptable to a man that wants to have a baby. There's nothing to do with it. So, okay. She asks, what is it if women can't have babies? That's what I was answering. Okay. So if you couldn't hear her, she's too scared to get on the mic. And so, get your mic. Get on the mic. It's no problem. What I'm saying to you is that you're not my guest speaker. Just remember that. Okay. You're in the chat room. Okay, go. Oh, God. You've uprated her. Uprated us, dear task. I'm going to make her take over in a minute. Can't get my chat room out. I can't see what's going on. I can't see what's going on and relate to what people are saying. I've refreshed it 3 times. Sorry, people, technical problems. There you go. That's what happens when you're live. There's a lot of things that are open already. So, women use their charms, and what I mean is physical charms, to woo, but they don't know why they're doing it. This is what I'm saying to you. They enhance all their charms, which they've been told will capture their prey. But sometimes they don't realize what they're doing. They're doing it for. When you see older ladies who shouldn't really be in a club or in the places where normal people are trying to, find a young mate, they are dressed like the young, and the young are dressed like the older. And men, we can only do what we are. We can't put on hair pieces. We can't put on lipstick and make ourselves look younger and everything. All we can do is shave, wash, reasonably regularly. We're talking about dress correctly, you know, and be good dancers. This is a main thing. Seriously, if you've got a good dancing man, you are going to be flooded with women. Okay, there's been many times where I don't think I'm looking particularly great, but I'm dancing in a corner and women are ebbing towards me, and it's been noticed by other people I'm with, and they start dancing next to me, so they can do the same. They get the same response. So there you go. It's very important. Dina asks, can men and women be friends, or does sex always get in the way? This is the point that I'm going to make today. It's going to be able to tell you exactly why men and women stay together. And it's nothing to do with sex. It's a little bit to do with sex, but not the main important thing. What keeps a relationship together is honesty, reliability, respect, and trust. That's what keeps a relationship together. What heals a relationship, if there's any injuries, is communication, freshness, sense of humor, and randomness. Randomness in that you bring something weird every so often. You know, you bring a present home, or you make something out of nothing, and it's for her or it's for him, and you know, it's something that keeps what's going on. And what I'm trying to say to you is the mystery is what keeps a man interested in you. If you're not mysterious, if you've got nothing else to offer in a relationship, but you had sex at the start, the sex was just to get you interested and get you, and then you had the sex. But then what keeps you in that relationship is mystery. Okay? Mystery, which is backed up by... Stop doing that. All right. Just trying to distract me. Mystery is backed up by honesty and respect, trust, and reliability. If you've got those things, then you'll keep your man or you keep your woman, okay? But sex doesn't have to get in the way. Sex is something that we do when we have finished the hunt. When the hunt is finished, that is the whole point. The hunt is over. The captured always have sex. That's what it leads to. Now, the hunt can last many weeks. It can last minutes. It can last a moment. But then it will end in sex, copulation, whatever. Okay? And that is when you have to dig in and be mysterious if you want the relationship to carry on. If you both understand your animals, then it's just about sex, because it's a natural thing to drive towards wanting that. So in a relationship, to reiterate, in a relationship, sex is not part of the commitment. Is just, yes, the sex must be varied and fresh and all the time, but you know, because that's the part of the mystery. I thought I knew this person, but she's bringing me something new all the time. That will keep the relationship going as well, but it's not the only thing that keeps the relationship going. Friends come from knowledge of each other, from respecting each other. This is the friendship part of it. This is the strength in the relationship. Okay? If you were friends before, then fine. The sex will be something that helps, but it's the friendship that keeps the relationship going. So you can be friends. It's not a problem with being friends, because there's plenty of people I've known for years that have been in platonic relationships, as they call it, and you know, the sex is not involved in it. But of course, men and women can be friends. There's not a problem with that. You just have to understand if you're hunting or if you're luring. Does that make sense? Does that answer your question, Dina? Wonderful. She is happy. Okay. Okay, that's not Lilac. Lilac Rose asks, why do men choose not to take you out and take someone else? You have to understand, when men first see you, they see you as something to be hunted. First of all, I kept saying the hunt is the most important thing to remember, that you're being hunted or you're luring someone. So if you're not luring, then they're hunting. If you're luring, they're hunting. It doesn't matter what you think, they're hunting. Men are always hunting. If they're with you, they're hunting. If they're out and it's your anniversary, they're hunting. It's something we do not stop doing. This is why men constantly looking around. Oh, that one looks nice. That one looks... No, I wasn't looking at her, dear. I was just looking at something else and she happened to pass by. Yeah, that kind of method is just... We just have to look. We just have to do it. It's an animal thing. Understand you're an animal and he's an animal and you'll understand. And women, we're doing the luring. So all these women that he's been captured, that he's watching, are luring men, and he's a man. So if he doesn't look, you haven't got a man. You've got a wimp. You've got something less than of a man. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense to everyone? Hello? Does that make sense? Cool. Okay. Just to clarify, because I like to, your man looks around because he's on a hunt. It's his DNA. He has to do it. If he sees a woman, it not necessarily means that he wants to go out with that woman or have the, but he's just naturally lured because the woman is naturally luring. Okay? So he's with you. If you're mysterious enough, if you've got the honesty, the trust, the reliability, blah, 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 he'll stay with you. He will remain monogamous. Okay? But if he finds someone more interesting, if you become dull to him, if there's no more mystery, that woman's going to lure him more. Okay? So the power will shift to someone else. Okay? Dina says she likes quirky and spontaneous. This is good. This will help. There's no point thinking that you are 100% because no one's perfect. And if you found someone you think is perfect, you're lying because you always try to change them, women. Women always try to change a man because a man is always 50%. Okay? At best, 70%. Because, oh yeah, but he could dress better and he could bring these things more often, and yes, he could wash his car and he could stop doing his nails and he could stop, picking his nose every so often. And you know what? When my mum and dad come around, he could be a bit more responsive. Never 100%. Oh, he's the man of my dreams. I finally met him. Let's get married. You're the perfect one. I'll be with you forever. As soon as we finish, we're packed up, packed away the wedding dress in the trunk, you know, that big trunks that we used to have. And all the gifts have been packed away. Now, I think you ought to get different trousers. Yeah, I think the trousers that you wear and your mates, they're not coming around anymore. And you know what? You know that football stuff that you like to watch every Saturday? Can we do it once every month? And instead of that car that you drive, that sports car that we originally found each other in, and I loved, first of all, can we get a nice little saloon? Thanks. Yeah, that would be great. And we've got some more issues, but we'll get to them over the years. We'll be together. If he's the one, he's the one. What are you telling him to do? What are you changing him for? But, you know, he's not perfect, and neither are you. So you're always going to try and make him 110%. Why 110% do you say, Blapps? So women always want more. That's normal, isn't it? Women always want more than perfect. Everything okay, dear? Yes. Don't need anything, dear? No. Oh, there's always something more. They will never say, yes, I'm completely satisfied. It's impossible. It's possible for women to do it. And I'll tell you, I've got a theory. I'm going to tell you the theory after the next record. Okay? So, prepared to find out why men will never satisfy women and women will never be satisfied by a man or men after this.